me a second. Let me do this right now while... Very awkward conversation, or...
You have a superpower?
Oh, we told her.
You're both fucking with me, right?
I'm not so into calling it a superpower, but all the rest is true.
Okay, so they know.
Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now.
It has to be
You're
strong.
feeling disbelief.
You're actually a little annoyed. You feel hurt that we didn't tell you until now, whether it's true or not. You don't like being left out.
Okay.
Well, okay. Oh shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do.
Kind of.
You needed to focus on the positive memories, not get lost in the sadness. I thought it would help.
It did. Just warn me next time, okay?
Deal.
It's actually really good that I
Never
opened
thought
up.
I'd have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild.
So, any sign of Diane today?
No. But she was in yesterday working on her laptop.
You said she was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof.
I hope so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan. In the meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
We're on it.
Scary. Fucking with
Time to earn a paycheck.
a lot of money.
I should clean the dirty dishes around the bar.
Jet, thank you so much for remembering my birthday last week, and that Marco Escada tequila was excellent. You are welcome over any time. You best look by a long shot. Oh, your best cook by a long shot, Francisco.
Ah, Colorado tap water. I'm not convinced this is totally sanitary, but what do I know?
How do these birdwatching contests even work? Who's checking
Aw,
this
pure
out?
joy.
In your face, Ryan Lucan. I'm Birder of the Year, and your reign is finished.
Uh-oh. Better not tell Ryan I had a hand in that.
Do you wonder about the other
Time for your bath.
If I can get help on my own, Riley never needs to know about my condition. I won't have to be a burden.
It breaks me. I feel terrible for Eleanor. And I don't think it's getting any easier. Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear. I really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago. It means a lot to me.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
Where are you, girl from Rome? Gosh, I really miss that song. They used to play it in here all the time.
Weird. I've never heard it. Maybe Jed knows where it went? Definitely the best boss I've ever had. Which, to be fair, isn't that high a bar.
It's the last one.
Hey, where do we keep unused jukebox CDs?
We don't. Everything we have is in the jukebox.
Cool. Just curious.
We close on the last Thursday of every month from 8 a.m. to 11:30 for town council business. All questions to Joe.
Where are you, girl from Rome?
Can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her. Hey, can I ask you something? I've always felt too self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh. Well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
Aw, look at her.
I'll try that.
Nice.
Thanks.
Trust me. You're not alone.
She looks better.
I think our chat actually helped. Appetizing.
She's like, wait, I'm not done with my burger. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have cleaned that dish.
She's here.
Hey, welcome. I'll be right with you.
I better check in with Steph and Ryan.
Not yet. What song is it? That's the question. I'd like to play it for her.
I wonder what the song was. Maybe I can find out.
Oh, hey.
I feel terrible for Eleanor. And I don't think it's getting any
Oh,
easier.
okay, cool. I didn't want to talk to them because I didn't want to set it off immediately, you know?
Hey, do you guys know a song that goes, "Where are you, girl from Rome"?
Holy shit. Blast from the past. Alabaster Daydreams.
My dad used to love that song. Gabe would put it on repeat just to mess with him. Got to the point where he couldn't stand to even hear it anymore.
Oh.
So, what happened to it?
Eventually, Judd pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere. You could ask him.
Sweet. Thanks. The spring festival is nigh. Nigh, I say.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work.
It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
Tonight's the spring festival. I wonder what's wrong. Poor Ducky. I wonder what's going on.
Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
Of course. I've never felt better.
Okay. Glad to hear it.
Jed acts like he's in charge, but we all know who really calls the shots in here. Ducky almost hustled me out of my first paycheck. Good thing Jed stepped in.
So,
Poor Amelia.
Maybe it's Ducky.
Ah, yes. The legendary keeper of the high score. Ass. Charlotte must be getting ready for the LARP.
Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Oh, hey. Yeah. Trying. I hope we can get Ethan into it.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll like it.
Not to be a single-issue voter or anything, but fuck Typhon. Rad jacket. I'm guessing boss man must be Jed. If she's hiding something, I need to find out what it is. For Gabe. Love you, Gabe.
Aw, that's new. Came to this bar a stranger and left at his family. That's sweet.
Steph and Ryan, the newest inductees. Gabe would be proud.
It's cute. Alright, let's ask him about the record.
Hey, boss. Do the words alabaster daydreams mean anything to you?
Oh, hell. Like brother, like sister, huh? Fine. Guess it's been long enough. It's back behind the bar someplace.
Thanks.
Sorry, Jed. The people have spoken. All right. Let's hear this infamous song.
Oh, so that was the one that was missing. Aha, aha, aha.
Sorry, Steph, but there can only be one jukebox hero.
Alabaster Daydreams. That's it. How the hell?
Don't worry about it. One small victory that no one will ever know about. Did you trade out the quarters in the register yet?
All you, kid.
Trade out the There are none. So is that everything?
The hell am I gonna do with a jacket that says Hell Divers on the back?
Jeez, I don't know, boss man. Maybe you could wear it, like the rest of us are gonna do.
You think I want to broadcast my affiliation with you jokers to the rest of the world? I got a reputation.
Jed's crew really loved him. No surprise there.
be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
Poor Ducky. I wonder what's going on.
Okay, so I can't bring it up with Ducky. Alright, heard that emotion.
Okay, she's here. What's the plan?
Well, we have 2 plans actually.
Ah.
But we're still workshopping them.
Good to have options, right?
So what are they?
What are they?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date.
Wait, what?
And she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence. Maybe Diane and I still hook up? Not important.
That's your plan? Oh my god, please tell me you have something better.
I do.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
To be clear, it's the same plan. Except, I'm the distraction. Look, Steph, I don't even think she's gay, alright?
These guys are fucking
She's
idiots!
probably into the rugged mountain man type. All the transplants are.
Oh, god damn it. They were working on this plan all day. Yeah, that's the 2 plans.
Okay, maybe these plans do need some more time.
What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
You're the only tiebreaker we have.
Those are good plans! No, because we need another plan. Oh, they're gonna make me fucking pick right now. Aha! This plan is fucking stupid. Choose your destiny. No, it's a brilliant plan. No, it's not. They're fucking dumb. Damn it, like, I want to ask if this actually sets me on the path with each character. Remake indecisive. Yes, I understand. I'm trying to think, okay? Has Diane shown any inclination towards being gay? I don't think so. I don't think there's been anything. But then again, I don't think she's gonna go for Ryan. They definitely... Jesus Christ, they thought about it a lot.
Let's go with Steph. Badass DJ? It's a no-brainer. Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but we don't even know if she has anything worth stealing yet.
Hi, Steve.
I'm just gonna try talking to her. Maybe I can get her worked up and read her emotions. I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Good luck.
Your usual.
Thanks, Alex.
Steve,
What's the best way to rile her
find
up?
out, buddy.
You know all I want is justice for my brother. Please. Help me.
Alex, I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full and open investigation. We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do. That's the truth.
I messed up.
She's got a great poker face, unlike Mac, but let's see what she's really feeling. Let me try and read her first.
Poor Gabe. No one deserves to die like that.
She's sad. If I keep her thinking about Gabe's death, maybe I can find out more. Oh, such a cute photo.
My niece and nephew. They're adorable. Poor Gabe. No one deserves to die like that.
William Bloom. Gabe loved him. I think he spent a whole year just listening to him.
Really? He had good taste. Surprised we never talked about it. Of all the people this could have happened to, why'd it have to be him?
I bet you and Gabe threw back a lot of these together.
He was a great bartender. Made the long work days more bearable. A month later, and I can still feel the void he left behind.
That's a nice cross.
Oh, thanks.
Do you have, enough napkins for the table?
Yeah. I'm fine, thanks. A month later, and I can still feel the void he left behind.
Diane seems really put together, but inside, she's just as much a mess as the rest of us.
By Ethan.
Are you joining in the LARP later? It's been so hard for Ethan. We're all hoping it will cheer him up.
I can't. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Okay. Now I need to pick something that will push Diane's emotions over the edge.
He was practically a father to Ethan. And now he's gone. It's just so fucked up.
Look, I know you're not a bad person. But my brother is dead because of the choices you and Typhon made. How does that make you feel? I actually want to know.
Oh fuck, that's brutal.
Alex, Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
All right. That's the emotion I was looking for. Time to explore Diane's guilt about Gabe.
All right.
time to find out what Diane is really hiding.
He came here looking for a better life, just like me. He's gone. I'm still here. Hello?
Miss Jacobs, it's Deputy Pike.
Pike, I'm sorry, but we're very busy at the moment.
There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Wait, there's something else.
I can't undo what Typhon did, or the role I played. But at least I have everything I need to protect myself from them.
Holy shit. She must have evidence on the USB stick. Looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
This is gonna fucking fail. You know why? I should have picked Ryan.
Why?
Because she went after Pike. That one time.
You don't know if she's bi or not.
That's true.
I assume.
They do look really excited. Oh god.
Hey, Diane.
Oh, hey, Steph. How are you?
So, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
Are you single? Semi-single? Taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa. Was not expecting that
So
at all. Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
She has to feel like girls. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I could see your cheeks from space.
Super. Real good look for me. I'm so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it. Get back to me. I'm not going anywhere.
Aww.
See ya.
Okay, Jesus Christ, you guys. I like... Yeah, no, good job, Steph. I like the friend comes to that. Okay, I gotta go, bye! They both Homer. Yeah, they just immediately just fucking dip. Just leave her there. Smooth.
Holy shit, that was epic! Totally insane!
She likes you.
My heart is pounding.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I know I'm cracking up, but that was legit terrifying. I hope it was worth the risk.
Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
Be really careful, dude. You're involving the whole
In the
town.
meantime, we have a LARP to do. Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay?
One question. When the LARP's over, can I keep the hat?
I'd say that all depends on how you do.
Okay.
Damn. Gauntlet thrown.
So, did you finish the thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night. I haven't carved like that in ages.
All right, I need to grab my guitar and the hat that Steph got me. Wow. Typhon officially clears Typhon of any wrongdoing in death of local man at the hands of Typhon explosions.
Brief update regarding the ongoing investigation to the death of Gabe Chen. Chen has officially been ruled an accident. However, our investigation remains open, and we encourage any members of the community who might have valuable information to step forward and share it with us. Our goal is now to gain a comprehensive understanding of the events that led to Mr. Chen's death in order to prevent further harm from befalling anyone in our community in the future. Speaks to my heart how real this is. A lot of messages. Okay, so
many memories of Gabe I didn't get to make.
nope. Why did it take me to that? So she's working on commissions right now. Oh, good. I mean, she has work. Okay, volunteers. Then planning a LARP, afternoon, spring festival, in dire need of NPCs. If you wanted to try LARPing, this is a fun, low-pressure way of getting your feet wet. Come on by Record Traders and let's talk details. To Stephanie. There it is, starting a science fiction. I was fresh from Korea when the director, Mr. Julius Allen, spotted me in a hardware store. He said, "Mr. Have you not considered being a picture?" Of course I had not. But in those days, I was eager to swallow every morsel on my plate, so of course I agreed. The film was called Invaders from the Mechanical Plant. I still have a reel here somewhere, should you wish to organize a screening. Ducky, I have never genuinely wanted anything more in my life.
Best job I've ever had. Not that the competition is super fierce.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you all soon. Happier note and get black. Alex Shen has accepted a full-time waitstaff position. Some love. Go Alex. Excellent news. Oh, I know who Ashley is. She's the bird chick. Setting off charges tonight at 5 again. It's really our website. They have a wonderful spring festival. Disabled replies. Sends a backstory. Is actually the Wu Sheng's journey to the west. Holy shit, Ducky. I've actually met a man like Ducky. His Haven Springs famous rose cart has been polished and stocked with their finest. Find it at the park at sundown, pick it up, present it to your spring festival sweetheart. And no one's ever given me a rose at the spring festival. Don't worry, no one's ever given Ryan one either. Yeah, probably. I don't know if you're gonna just admit defeat. Close the regular business this afternoon in order to participate in Steve Gingrich's live action game. We will see you all this evening at the park for the free festival. God, why could I not say Steph's name correctly? Steph Gingrich. Live action game. It's called a LARP. That I knew that. I was just testing you. It is a live action game. Okay, so I think that's all of that. I got Riley's. We're doing okay. How are you? Drowning in flowers. Please send help. Random question. Random answer. Are you Princess Shushu 2539? Huh. Okay. Dust and Daylight. I'm gonna shot again. A lot of things single player only. Port of Clouds. Alright, cool. Making friends, having fun, doing stuff. Okay, yeah. So, second swing by the store. Yep. Sorry, what you did at the LARP. So much. Oh, because I wrote my character out. He's gonna love it. Hey, don't think you're done playing foosball. Right, we'll be continuing. You try to redeem yourself. Yep, salt on the wound. Come over tonight, sick. Dungeons and Dragons this week if you want to join. Pretty kill stuff. Play it by ear. Yep. Are you free tonight? Ryan and I are meeting up. I wanted to fill you in on some of the digging we're doing on Typhon. Okay. 12. Yeah, the regular starting jamming a bit. Like whatever. Okay, so jam session. So I started playing guitar. What do you say? I have some ideas. By the way, genuinely great. Downright lie. Okay. Mac. Thanks for the help. Just I never told you anything. I risk more than just my job to talk to you. Yep. Okay. And Mac was a bro by fucking narking on the company that could potentially kill him. I hope he's doing okay. Yep, save Ethan's life. Yep, sorry. Sure thing. Speech on the bridge was beautiful. And stop by with the affidavit. I declined. I wish they would just drop it. I'm sorry. Hang in there. Could you over for dinner? Okay, so I showed up with wine. Watch Ethan on Wednesday. Lemon bars. Cook. Cancel girls' night. She's not feeling it. So something's up with Charlotte. Oh, I had a contact high.
No, you ate gummies.
Yeah, I ate gummies. Well, I'm not a contact. I ate 5 gummies. Got super high, freaked out, asked her if I'm dying.
Told her you were dead.
Told her I was dead, and that I think she's beautiful. Oh God. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Can we talk? Yep. Glad I can help. Super sleuthing. Okay. So it's been about 10 days since the talk, because it's like the 15th, I believe. Go mountain biking. Okay. I did it. I crashed. Amazing Nation, if you want to join. Okay, no, longer than. It's been about 2 weeks then. So I went and I watched a documentary. This is a new one. Alright. Typhon thread. Fuck yeah. Pleasure. Alex's plays. Too late. I guess I'm hosting. More scheming. It's been more than 2 weeks. I'll figure it out. This is with a valid license. Distract. Okay, so it's been 20 days since I told. Okay, so it's been about 3 weeks. That's everybody? I think that's everybody. Brian Joy. How do I even start? That gold glow, the way the pain and tension gradually fell away from Ryan's face, and then the laughter, the private joy of moment when Ryan chose to turn a dumb mistake into a prank, the trust he had for Gabe. The love. Certain knowledge that he could fuck with Gabe and get away with it, and that Gabe would love him for it. I pieced it together, found it in the clouds, the goose, the car, the grave, and in just for a minute, I got to have the sort of relationship with Gabe that Ryan had. I feel so fucking grateful for that. This morning, I thought I'd only ever know people through their pain. I thought I could live with that if it meant helping people, honoring Gabe. But then this joy, like a light raft, a pocket of air at the top of the underwater lake, everything feels different now. Okay. Diane and sadness. Guilt sits so strangely in people. All the gnawing urgency of anger, all the pressing weight of sadness, each canceling each other out until you feel paralyzed, staked to the spot. It's a horrible thing to carry around with you, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. But Diane comes close to deserving it. She saw Gabe as some sort of twin, another outsider dragged into Haven Springs who found a way to make this place his home. She actually misses him, feels the emptiness of the space he left. It rips her up inside. But in the face of what anguish, what does she do? Curls inward, fortifies her defenses. That's her focus, saving herself. She could have been so much better than she is, but I don't know. Maybe so could I. I tricked Diane. I dug up her grief and fooled her into confronting it. Maybe it was naive to think of this power as basically selfless, but knowing I can use it to manipulate someone like that, I'm not sure I like it. And I missed the Jed memory somewhere. Okay.
Ducky's gift to me for finding his booze. It's a unique expression of gratitude.
I love it.
It's a stuffed chipmunk holding a bottle of booze.
I found some really cute photos of Gabe and Ethan on this thing.
Gabe's laptop.
I haven't beat Steph a single time. That just means I'm overdue for a win, right? I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but it felt like I had to do something.
A very lovely shrine.
I know this is Ethan's copy, but I'm level 73, and I'm not stopping.
Sort of dust and daylight.
I feel like I kept the hat in here. Only one way to find out.
Not yet.
Life in Haven would be a lot worse without these two weirdos.
I'm glad she has friends.
A housewarming gift from Eleanor. She said Gabe loved these little dudes. No sunglasses, though.
To do this.
We're one step closer now.
Figure out Diane's deal. Maybe read her out. Okay. There you go. Working on it. Check public records for Typhon accident report. Ryan did that. Legal ways to file a complaint with Typhon Corporate. Ryan figured that out. Turns out corporate law is complicated. Contact private investigator Steph. All three dudes gave crazy high prices. Pass. Research other Typhon sites in U.S. abroad. Ryan. Spy on minors in the Black Lantern. Alex. Do you want to get me fired? No. Use the dark web. Couldn't figure out the dark web. Take a break and watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Request copy of completed police report. How does Haven feel about Typhon? Radio poll. Steph.
Steph, I will murder you.
Alex, Steph told me you'd be willing to play at our next open mic night. I'd wager I'd really help loosen folks up and break the ice. Can you make it? It's fucked up, Steph.
Wish I'd taken Steph's advice. Ugh.
Only eat one of these at a time. Man, gummy bears are so delicious. You just want to fucking eat all of them.
Wow. Steph
wow.
is a rock star for putting this together. Ethan is gonna flip.
Welcome, travelers. Today, Thanor the Monster Slayer visits the troubled Stoneborn capital city of Calms. Can he dispatch the ravenous monster Fjord and save the kingdom? A game in which players portray their characters through physical action, using costumes and props to add to the fun. We're here to have fun. Don't hit too hard. Go for arms, legs, and torsos. Backsides, front. Avoid hands, feet, neck, head. Act stuff out. If you get hit, perform a grunt or injury. Thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot. Okay. My character. Oh, heck, cool. I have an art and everything. I'll win the half-elf bard. Untuned chord. Deals 1 damage. +1 health to you and your allies. Doubles Thanor's next attack. Yep. I have to call. That's Thanor's. +1 fighter. Protect Daenor from next attack. Daenor the Monster Slayer is the most famous hero of the Outerway Peninsula. Even the smallest child knows how he once felled a valley bear with empty hands and hurled a spear into the breast of a wraith mid-flight. Entire cities have been saved from the scourges of darkness thanks to Daenor's unrivaled strength. Stoneborn King. Okay, so His Majesty's Summer's Castle, the Direwolf Den, Gullweather's Tavern, the Magpie Emporium, Spiderwhip Alley, River of Sorrows, and Danger Swamp Troll. Alright, kind of have an idea where everything is now.
I still haven't gotten you open yet. Must be a key around here somewhere.
Shoo-shoo.
A dire rat joined your party.
I'll keep it yellow.
Leave it to me to wreck Gabe's bike on my first ride.
Oh, geez.
At least Ryan had a good laugh about it.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Maybe I should put something on.
Put the Kings of Leon album on. That's the only reason I kept it, and I turned in the photo instead. Oh, no, I just wanted to put it on while I walked around. Get up! Get up! Oh, I should have let her talk. Damn it!
No one's happy.
Nobody's happy now. God damn it. Ah! I should have let her talk. Oh. Is it because it's fall, or did I just not water them? Yes, I do know how this game works. I fucked up.
Yikes. This garden is looking gnarly. I haven't played for anyone else in years. That was a good night.
Oh, I played.
I wonder how many times Gabe got stoned up here and stared at these. Guessing it was more than 0. Maybe I can clean you up a bit.
I wish it were that easy.
Well, it's better than nothing. Ugh, you need a lot of help.
No, go to hell.
So far, Ryan is the only one that uses this. Maybe I should just gift it to him.
Okay, well. It de-weeded, I guess.
Huh. There it is. Yeah. I don't need to know what that was for. Half person, half dump truck. I feel you. Another one of Gabe's hidden cans. Dork. Steph knows how to LARP on a budget. I hope Ethan likes it. I think I know where you go.
Take the key. Take the hat.
Oh shit. The feather on the hat must have fallen off. Maybe I can find it. Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago. Guess I've been avoiding looking through it. Okay.
His wallet.
You can take the kid out of juvie.
Lock-picking set. His keys.
Oh.
You're hot. Hurry up and finish your shit. That's sweet.
I'm not giving up yet, Gabe. I better find that feather. Steph is a stickler for details.
And now that I know that my hat is red, I need to change my attire. Red pants with plaid or black pants with a red shirt? I think that is the better look.
This must have been Gabe's.
Find Alex, find owner of stolen Chevy, reimburse Jet for free rent, return Ernesto's Walkman, donate to Lawrence Detention Center, apologize to Vic, new bong for Kevin, apologize to Zoe, really apologize to Katya this time, apologize to Ira and tell him you like his remixes.
That's a long list.
Apologize to Oscar.
And I bet he would have gotten through it.
Pay Mr. Wallback for the Chevy. Apologize. Oh, so after he told the stolen Chevy, he got to keep it and pay the guy back. Apologize to that guy from the mall. Write thank you letter to Lenny. Mail check to Mrs. Franks for the broken window. She moved to Maryland. Track her down. Write to Miss Hendry at Buckman High and tell her she was right. Forgive Dad.
Wow, Gabe. Still finding ways to break my heart, huh?
Okay, so I bet the feather is upstairs now that I have the hat. It didn't show me because...
Look, man, if you want to live here, you need to do your own dishes. Well, it's better than nothing.
Guess not. Did we all wear the same outfit? Dude, it fucking matches. Like, why would you not rock this? This is like chef's kiss. The other alternative is you wear the red shirt, but it's too much red up on top. There's no balance. I just need to find the feather. That's the look. That's just the winning look, man. Feather, where are you? Well, sorry, chat. Tinnitus.
This feather separates the buskers from the bards.
Oh, it's not even that big of a feather. Okay. I want to like.
Okay. Just need to.
Yeah,
grab
like
my
a pirate
guitar now.
feather. Cause like, can I want to like, can I wear the boa? Can I wear the boa?
No.
No, I cannot.
My weapon of choice.
See, look at that.
I better find Ethan right away.
Oh. Alright, jump in, stop, jamming a bit. Oh dear. Oh, wait. Yep. SOS, not sure LARP, Ethan's not into it. Shit, sounds like his dad's picking up in a few hours. Any ideas? Let me try talking to him, be right there.
Alex the Bard, ready to serve. Time to head out. One day, I'll stop being a freeloader. For now,
Aww.
I'm just grateful.
That's such a sweetheart. Oh god, don't fuck this up.
Hey.
I don't need, like, cheering up or whatever.
Wasn't gonna cheer you up, buddy.
Okay. So, maybe this wasn't the most subtle idea, but... Steph's been planning this for days and days. She really cares about you.
I do want to do this. It's just...
Let me have that emotion.
Everyone's been working so hard. And if I'm not happy, they'll all be disappointed.
Must be weird having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in a costume and act like you're having fun.
Yeah, especially my mom. She always looks so... sad. 'Cause I'm like bummed out. But I can't just pretend.
So, don't pretend. Just be yourself. Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny hat.
But what if I'm still, you know, not having fun?
Then don't. That's fine too. No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
All right. But I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Of course.
I'm gonna give it my all.
Thanor, the Monster Slayer! Thanks to the gods and all the heavens you've come. I am in desperate need of a great hero. Could you be the one? Please, tell me of your exploits.
This is hilarious.
There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe my bard can sing something about me.
Oh. Sure. A kraken ate a city every year until it died on Thanor's spear.
My goodness. So, you must be Thanor's bard, Alwyn, whose songs have magical powers. It sounds like you are exactly the heroes I need. My name is King Tabor. The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom. Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear. But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes 3 mysterious gems, known as soul jewels, that can save us all. I need you to go search the kingdom, survive whatever's out there, and bring me back those jewels. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Then you must go, now. My people are counting on you.
Should we start with the main road?
Okay.
King's Road.
Time to find some jewels.
We are open. Flora needs in there. Get on Main Street. Appears to be the result of some sort of action. The Magpie will investigate. I'm glad you're having fun, honey. I'm okay so far. Alright, transformed an empty storefront into a fully stocked magic supply shop. You seem slightly perturbed by the things you have seen. Not yet. It's early. We'll get there. Our residence. At least your face seems that way. Well, that's rude. Fix your face.
So, you're seriously Alwyn?
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's been a long time since Carnaris.
Exactly.
Those were good times, huh? Except for the spiders.
Yeah.
Mystic Adventure!
How do we know where to look?
I think we don't know. It's a true adventure.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh, we can go down here. What's down here? Nothing, that's what. Okay.
What do you think the jewels are for?
Maybe some kind of magic ritual that protects the whole kingdom.
Does King Tabor know magic?
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, there's something here.
Looking cool.
Parkman, get. Where's your outfit?
Okay. It's a wolf.
A direwolf.
Shit, what do we do?
I think we have to fight it.
Don't cuss that. It's a child.
$1 for the swear jar.
That's $1 for the swear jar. Oh, sweet. begin with a straight attack.
Burning Blade! 1 damage. And you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Okay, so he has Shield of Courage. Doubles Thanor's next attack. +1 health for you and your allies. Stirring him.
Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
Ah! 2 damage. Ah! I'm still on fire.
So here's my question. Can I double up on the damage? Can I have it do 6 damage? Or 8 damage?
Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
So like, he's gonna destroy now, right? This should deal 8 damage.
4 damage.
Lame. Yeah, I should have fucking min-maxed that.
Oh, cool. I learned a magic attack.
1 damage to allies?
Oh.
Better be nice to Thanor.
Maybe used once per battle only. Okay.
Let's keep going.
Wait, am I still weak?
What do you think this key is for?
Oh, woo.
Maybe it unlocks something in one of these stores.
This is actually really fun.
I know, right? Sorry, Ryan. It was self-defense. How do we know for sure it's dead? Should we tickle it?
Stop it. Be serious.
Oh, okay.
I swung over the top once.
Aww.
No way. Prove it. I'll give you $1 if you can.
I did! I don't have to prove it. I'm gonna tell my mom you called me a liar.
Do it, dude. I dare you.
Gabe, you would have really had fun with all this.
Pick up the $1. I already saw his emotion. A scroll.
Can't hide with a ribbon that bright.
Ooh. May only be used once.
What is that?
It's a magic scroll we can use in fights.
Oh, awesome. We should find as many as we can.
Oh, you know it. Fucking grind it out. I'm gonna one-shot the final boss. Can't go this way. Okay. Let me go to the restroom, chat. Ooh.
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP.
For within that tavern, it is quite gruesome. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
That makes 2 of us. I know this guy. He's one of Steph's co-workers. Hey, let's hear your riddle.
Riddle!
There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
How are we supposed to know that?
Maybe we can look for some clues.
Let's go. Oh yeah. Power
That's
up!
gonna get soggy if I leave it there.
You and your allies gain an extra turn, may only be used once.
Found a scroll?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. What's that about? Looks like you dropped something, Diane. Looks like you dropped something, Diane.
Behavior Health Center? Every Tuesday at 10. Take heed, it is believed that a swamp troll has taken residence below the eastern bridge. Use extreme caution when crossing, or better yet, don't.
Hit the slit.
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the...
I just haven't slept. You know? Every time I close my eyes, my brain pulls up all these thoughts. These regrets. So I just lie there, crying and feeling like a horrible person.
You mentioned regrets. Can you drill down on that? What is it that you regret?
I don't know. I'm not sure of anything right now.
All that guilt. And she still can't find her way toward doing the right thing.
Let's enter.
Wanna look in here?
Yeah. Let's go in.
That's really cool. Steph really did go all out. It's really sweet. Oh no, fight!
What happened here?
Fellow survivors, I see.
Are you hurt?
Hardly my first monster attack. I know an escape trick or two.
Do you know what this key is for?
Belonged to Barry, the tavern keeper. That's his leg over there.
Oh.
So, if you want to try all of the locks, I'm sure he won't stop you.
Let's see what we can find around here.
I wonder what happens when you fail. Like, what if you just let What's-His-Face kill you?
I'm a genius for convincing Steph that my character should be alone behind the bar. All the drinks I want.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Okay. I think I checked all the compartments.
It's so sweet of Ducky to participate in this.
No, he's drinking.
Yes?
How did you survive the attack?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but I tripped an elderly woman. She had it coming. Stingy dish wench.
I mean, that's pretty funny. It's really funny.
Want to tell him about our quest?
We're on a quest to end the age of monsters. So you won't have to live in fear anymore.
Are you now? Let me give you something that you may find useful.
Ooh.
Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and guess we'll be meeting a snake.
Snakes within hearing must fall asleep. Okay.
I see you've poured yourself some ale.
He's just like, uh-oh.
You just survived a monster attack. I think you deserve a couple drinks on the house.
Truly wise beyond your years.
Let the old... Yeah, I was gonna... I'm fine.
We're gonna keep looking around.
Good luck.
It's so sweet of Ducky to participate in this.
I dare say, Alex is my favorite employee.
Ducky's affection. So easily bought.
Yeah.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks. I actually feel bad for that person.
If there was a monster and you only had your guitar, would you smash their head with it?
No.
Be honest.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I love this guitar.
That's okay. You could just run.
Yeah. Ugh. Rough day for Barry the Tavern Keeper.
Wanted poster.
This kingdom has serious problems.
Storm Rider. Okay. Batrika, Sir Hal of Graveton, and Gorham Dankbreath.
I actually feel bad for that person. Someone knows how to keep Thanor busy. So gorgeous. Where does Steph get all this stuff? Thanor! Did you see this?
That's got to be it! It's one of the jewels! One down, 2 to go.
That wasn't so bad, right? Now I feel more confident we can find the others.
Glad you finally believe in us.
That's not what I meant. House barred. Sorry, Steph. Alwyn is pretty happy with her current gig.
Black hair preferred. Thanks for the compensation. Old swords for sale. You and the blacksmith. Repel monsters with the secret blend of herb. Only 4 gold coins for the recipe. Meet behind Gullweather's Monday at midnight. It didn't work at all, you hack. Anyone been hearing spooky sounds around the castle? Yes, no, yes. Ooh, a coin.
Oh, hey, a coin.
Money, 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 money.
I want to focus on Ethan right now.
Sheet music.
What happened to the rest of the music?
Half the sheet music.
What happened to the rest of the music?
Hypnotic fugue. So I only have half the skill.
Guess Lawrence is gonna need a new business advisor.
I write to amend the advice I gave you when we last dined together. There is no need to sell your business. I am confident the Age of Monsters will soon come to an end. If I have on good authority that His Majesty's call for heroes was answered by none other than Thanor, the legendary monster. Dead.
Bards need diversions too.
And then proceed to spend the next half hour just in here while he's just wandering around.
Steph thought of everything. She's amazing at this. Here we go. This probably has the answer to that riddle.
Belen, Nira, and Desis. Long ago, it is said, when unspeakable terrors reigned, even in daylight, 4 heroes faced the Great Shadow on the Kellyan shores. For days the battles raged until the powers of the Great Shadow overwhelmed the 4 heroes, pushing them to the brink of death. There, among waves stained with blood, 3 of the heroes gave their lives, calling upon an ancient spell that pulled the souls from their bodies and fashioned them into 3 stones of immeasurable power. From Nira, the berserker, strongest of the 4, came the soul ruby. From Desis, the cleric, weaver of stories, came the soul sapphire. From Belen, the illusionist, keeper of the old books, came the soul amethyst. With all 3 soul jewels in hand, the 4th hero took up their sword and struck down the Great Shadow, piercing it with light. Then, weary and bloodied from battle, the 4th hero hid the jewels away and wandered into the deep wilds of Rune, never to be seen again. So, Belen is purple, Nira is red, Desis is blue. Belen is purple, Nira is red, Desis is blue.
The amount of detail in this LARP is insane. That better be washable. Oh gosh, I think Ducky dropped this. Oh gosh, I think Ducky dropped
Gordon,
this.
Potter, Albert, CJ. Probably people that passed away.
Oh no, look at it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
The 13th quinquennial meeting of the Daegu Biscuit Boys is hereby called to order. I'm sorry to announce that all 6 of us remain upright and above ground.
First point of order. Ducky, if you had to guess, though, about how much longer you fixing to live?
Just long enough to collect, Gordon, and not a minute longer. I'll crawl graveward with your shares clutched in my stiffening fingers. You mark my words.
Ducky is in a tontine.
I forget what a tontine is. I know it's like a thing where like the last man standing gets the stuff.
The amount of detail in this LARP is insane.
B purple and red, D blue. Nothing for me upstairs. I checked everything else.
I was having such a quiet morning. I dare say, Alex is my favorite employee.
We're gonna have to deal with this, aren't we?
Yes.
Did you see this warning?
Yeah. Well, that's a bad situation.
He's one of the flying hellfish.
Steph really went all out in here.
That's really cool.
I wonder if Alwyn the Bard would have cracked the Tavern top 20.
Bye.
Godspeed. Godspeed.
What's that? Gibberish? Oh yeah? Well, what about this? Wrinkly gibberish?
Check out what I found in that chest.
Ooh, ooh.
Nice work, Thanor.
Can someone please explain why everyone on Main Street is dressed like a Ren Fair threw up on them? The age of monsters hath descended upon our fair hamlet. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Listen not, sir, to those who would tell you to abandon hope, for the great hero Thanor has arrived at our gates. What does this mean? I just wanted to get some ice cream. Oh, Ryan, is that you?
I should probably drop in on Riley and thank her in person.
Okay, yeah, just unwind. What this USB is for? He's being vague for my own protection. Ugh. Don't worry, I'm going to try my best to get you access. No guarantees. Thanks for everything. We're unsure if we would. Time. Anyway, stop by the shop if you need anything. I really appreciate it. Aww.
You see? I warned you.
There was some really interesting stuff in there.
I told you so. Ready to answer? I'll say it once more.
Yes.
There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
Their names are...
Mina, Desis, Bell.
The answer is Nira, Dasis, and Bellin.
You solved the riddle you've been told. Your prize? A useful hint. Behold. To bribe that deadly troll of old, you have to pay 4 coins of gold.
Ah, gotta get 4 gold,
4
huh?
coins. Got it.
There's more. Because you solved my verse, you may take 1 gold from my purse. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
Take.
Thanks.
Any more riddles?
Can we hear another riddle?
Oh, shit. Sorry. I only had 1 prepared.
This guy's a fraud, I have declared.
Not bad, Thanor.
Oh, you made him feel bad.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
I know this guy. He's one of Steph's
I thought he was
coworkers.
gonna make him feel bad. This guy fucking sucks!
Hey, what's all this?
Too busy to talk right now. Sorry.
Knock him dead?
Let's go to the peach.
It's cute.
Oh, I bet we can use that. Peach ice cream cake? I don't know.
Restore you and your allies to full health and remove all negative status effects. May only be used once. That's really
Got
good.
another scroll.
Cool.
Well, now, who do we have here?
Thanor the Monster Slayer. And my bard.
What's up?
And what you up to, Thanor?
Saving your lives. There's monsters out there. Orcs and minotaurs and such. Be careful.
Sounds dangerous.
How about a dragon with a candy treasure hoard, chocolate coins, sugar pearls?
That's good.
Gummy jewels?
Yes, I love that.
Good. I gave them. He gave him inspiration.
Crochet needles? Hey, kid. You responsible for that massacre in the Black Lantern?
We're the good guys.
Right, of course.
I'll be taking that.
You and your allies gain an extra turn. May only
We're
be
like
used
master scroll seekers.
Yup.
once. Hell yeah! I need 1 more coin, chat. Money, 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 money.
Go get him, Ethan.
I'm Thanor.
Go get him. Thanor.
I bet there's something fun in the record store. Could there be something down the alley?
Yes and yes. Let's go to the record store.
Could there be something down the alley?
These so-called heroes are the worst of the bunch. Sell swords and vagrants. The whole lot of them.
1, 2, 3. I control me. 1, 2, 3.
Aww, he's
I
trying to control his rage.
This book is written for fucking toddlers.
Ooh, nothing like getting pissed off at your anger management book.
Good luck, bald guy.
We need heroes in more than name. Ho there! You look like adventuring folk. Perhaps the Magpie can set you straight.
It's really sweet how many people Steph's roped into this.
What a thankless life. Being a smith in the age of
He's even
monsters.
pissing himself off.
He's really into this.
Everything okay? You seem pretty, grumpy.
I've forgotten the damn components of sun silver. Don't suppose you know the composition?
If we find out, we'll tell you.
I won't hold my breath. Bah! What a thankless life. Being a smith in the age of monsters.
Well, before we enter, I'm gonna go to the flower shop.
I bet there's something fun in the record store.
Another scroll! Restores you and your allies to full health.
I saw that. Like, right before you picked it up.
Okay, you can have the credit. I wonder how Riley's doing with the USB.
That run felt amazing.
Aw,
I'm
yes.
so proud of myself.
Wow. Good for her.
Mind if I duck in here a second?
Bard business.
I have to, renew my Bard Guild membership.
Yeah. Okay.
Bard Guild membership. Already they made it! Congrats to her. That dwarf still looks fucking dope. Welcome to the Gleam team. Oh no, I saw that post-it note.
Hey there.
I could ask Riley how progress is going with the USB. Nice.
It still looks super fucking sweet.
Man, small towns. Everyone's been going out of their way to congratulate Riley these past couple of weeks. So Eleanor's donating all those decorations? Sooner or later, Riley's gonna figure out Eleanor's secret. What a piece of shit.
Hey Riley, got your little going away present. It's from It's a chocolate place we went to on our anniversary. I haven't been able to sleep lately. Think about you out partying on your own. Of course, I trust you, but there's going to be a lot of guys that makes me anxious. Think about that. Oh, dude, no.
For Spring Festival. These are freaking gorgeous.
They are. They're really pretty.
This is just so nice.
Your computer, if this doesn't cover it, tell me and I'll write another check. I am so proud of you.
Riley's like 300 pages in. Must be a good book. God, I took that bus here barely a month ago. Feels like it's been years.
Yeah, a lot of shit's happened to you.
I will definitely not touch this.
Nope. I'm not an employee. Shh.
There's a whole tech side to Riley I never knew about. Gabe did, though.
Any luck with the USB?
No, not yet. It's gonna take hours, if we're lucky.
No rush?
Oh. If you want to check it out, it's running on the office computer, but don't touch anything.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this.
You don't have to thank me. It's the least I could do for Gabe. And actually, it's kind of fun.
I didn't realize you were so good with computers. Is that what you're going to school for?
Civil engineering. Or maybe robotics? It's a lot to figure out.
That's
kind of crazy.
Really good for her.
Anyway, let's talk about something else.
How's Mac doing? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, he's around. Probably too embarrassed to show his face.
Hope he's not dead.
He gives me shit every time I see him. I can't get out of this town fast enough.
Stay strong. I saw Eleanor at the Black Lantern this morning.
She probably needed a break from me. I've been nagging her all morning about getting one of those, like, medical alert buttons.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be 4 hours away, and she's never lived alone before.
Let's talk later.
I'll let you know if I make any progress.
Thanks again.
Aw. I can't enter the raffle, and I checked everything else, correct?
Must be hard to find new employees in a small town. I hope it works out.
Yeah. Membership renewed.
I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers. I bet there's something fun in the record store. Could there be something down the alley? Come on. Monster abundances are when you need apothecaries the most.
Yeah.
Aw.
Disappointed?
I thought I would finally get to go in.
Appreciates my fine work. No one.
Okay. We go back, buddy.
No one appreciates my fine work. No one. These so...
I'm guessing this is a fancy art gallery.
It's the Thieves Guild.
No, a pet shop. Go for it.
Monster or mortal?
Mortal.
Come in. Sorry about the lock. These are dangerous times. Welcome to the Magpie Emporium.
Oh, so this is like a magic shop.
I'm gonna take a look around a bit,
She
okay?
went all out.
Okay.
Jesus.
Let's see what Steph's done to the place.
When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around?
Never seen Steph feel this way before. Maybe I could reassure her. She's always so confident. Oh, hey.
Sun
Silver. We should tell that blacksmith.
Goblin or fire powder. Fairy powder. Fire powder. Ceremonial weapon, shield, and crest. Once said, Sun Silver can shine with the brightness of 7 suns, making it popular at coronations, wedding, and early morning council meetings. Back to Royal Smiths of Griffin's Peak, who first fabricated the great sword Lepsina Kratis under the direction of High Alchemist Robert Wellbarrow.
Man, my dating life could have used a truth spell or two.
Sunday evenings, meet other unwed hopefuls in a truth-spelled environment. Love potions strictly prohibited. Admission 1 gold.
I'd like to try one of those bard instruments, please.
You'll need to schedule a private appointment.
I'll do that. That's not ominous at all.
But inside, the guild assumes no responsibilities for the consequences.
Wonder if they have drills for this.
Get the direction, wait for art. Assistance not guaranteed.
Golems. Animation fee not included. Oh, Steph.
Those are cute.
That actually looks legit.
Wow.
He's forging the Sky Sword of Power.
Oh, yeah?
One day, Thanor's gonna find it.
As a classically trained bard, I gotta say, this music's not bad.
Oh ho ho ho.
I guess some heroes are into bards with
Instrument,
flashy guitars.
A fleet
But I'm
silver
glad
tongue.
Thanor has better taste.
Bard of champions and savior of Prince Clarendon. Clarendon. Priceless or best offer. That's pretty cool.
Warning. Cat is cursed. Do not pet. Yeah, no need to warn me. Seeking insight? Draw a card. Huh. What do I want insight about?
Things.
Holy shit. Too real. I really wish things would stop changing. For once. Is that true for Ryan? I hope so.
Cool.
Steph is just awesome. Yikes.
Inevitable transformation and letting go. Okay, that one was a little heavy.
Chaos and destruction. Yeah. No shit.
Is that a wolf and butterfly? On which one? On the Fool?
Your card.
Oh. Oh.
To other animals.
I can't see it.
Well, that was interesting. It's a wonder Valkyrie's ever hungry. What, with all the human flesh I assume she consumes?
I believe it was, which is actually really clever.
Dude, I hear you, but a combat-based system with no social mechanics is like my fucking nightmare. Are you... Hey, Precious. Where did you come from? Are you the one I've been hearing in the walls? Smartass, there's a cat outside the shop.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. She doesn't have a collar.
She's the attentive one, not me.
Yeah? I'll call Pike, see if anybody's reported their cat missing. Meantime, guess she's coming to work with me, isn't she? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Holy shit. Steph looks fantastic.
Also,
the streets used to be full of people.
I bet we're supposed to buy something here.
Well, there's something you definitely want.
The soul sapphire's right there. For sale.
Steph. 10,000 gold? Okay. Obviously, there's some other way to get this. Very friendly troll. Now that I'd like to see.
1 pinch per troll. Okay. So I can use this on the troll instead of bribing it. And I keep an extra gold.
Why is this 10,000 gold?
Was I too generous? It was originally 20,000, but...
No, I meant... Never mind.
Maybe we can make some kind of deal with her. So there's definitely a troll at the Eastern Bridge.
Do you think we can beat a troll?
Probably.
So, I can heal already with my music.
Yeah. But the scroll heals us completely. And it cures poison and stuff like that.
We've already got some of these, right?
Yeah.
We've already got some of these, right?
Yeah.
Would you consider giving us that sapphire?
For my hand in marriage. I feel like I'm toying with their emotions.
In exchange for something far more valuable. My hand. In marriage. And all of its associated benefits.
Before the storm. Yeah, before the storm, Raven.
And you should know, I wouldn't offer if I didn't mean it.
Oh, I actually hit on her. Yeah, my actions have consequences.
I mean...
Oh, man. This just got real.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. But I'm afraid I can't accept. For now.
That might have been a little harder than I meant to go.
We need the sapphire right away. It's for a quest to end the age of monsters.
I've heard there's a magical fish that lives in the River of Sorrows. Bring me back one of its scales, and I'll give you the sapphire in return.
Yeah, because, like, that hand in marriage
Side quest.
thing,
Yeah.
that went heavy. That was like, I'm serious. Like, I want you to know, like, I'm serious. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
I do.
I do.
Maybe when Ethan's not around.
We'll be back. Get the thing. Ruining the moment, Ethan.
Hey, we found the components of sun silver.
It's iron, goblin ore, and fire powder.
Praise the gods. Of course. How could I forget? Why don't you take that scroll for your kindness? I've no need of it.
Did you see this scroll first?
No.
All right. He's brave and he's honest. It's really sweet how many people Steph's roped into this.
Into the alley.
Listen here.
That alley goes to the river. Fish live in rivers.
Alyssa, yep.
Shh, they're here.
Woe is me! Woe is me! Behold, my love has been slain by yonder river monster.
Where?
Just down the... yonder... alley. Near the river. Alas, alas.
That's sweet.
Wow. That actually felt really sad.
Yeah, right?
Beware of river monster.
Oh god. That's
Some kind of snake.
I guess.
Do we have to fight it?
Why wouldn't we?
I mean, it's kind of cute, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's gonna attack. What do you want to do?
the bell!
Ophidian chime. Snakes within hearing must fall asleep.
Pretend that's a low sound. Snake's ears are internal,
Oh
so
god.
they can't hear.
Okay.
Nice.
This is.
Just put the stuff back.
More loot.
All right, let's make some ears bleed.
Ooh. Once per battle only.
Wait. What's that? I found the fish scale!
Let's go back and trade it for the soul sapphire.
Yeah!
Spider!
That was so smart of you to use the bell.
It worked out, didn't it? Shit. That didn't take long.
Yikes. Uh-oh.
Your face.
Ugh.
Can't wait to transfix some monsters with my sweet hypnotic jams.
Enemy cannot move for 1 turn.
Did you actually
Bard is OP, yeah, seriously.
stocking up on scrolls? Okay, we handled the river serpent.
Thank you, adventurers.
But you should probably clean up that.
Does it? It does. I don't know why it didn't change. You are correct. Thank you for the update.
Body.
Life without the monsters. Seems like so long ago.
Oh, okay.
Wow, Charlotte. That must have been a ridiculous amount of work.
I do.
One magic fish scale.
Impressive. Well, then here's my end of the bargain.
Cool.
Only one more jewel left.
Getting there.
How much money do we have?
I hope we meet again.
How do I check my inventory? There we go. 4 coins. So we can try and pay off the troll, or...
Where to next?
Very friendly troll. Now that I'd like to see.
3 gold, please.
We don't have to fight the troll. And I have 3, 3, and then...
$1 gold, please.
We're broke.
I hope we meet again.
Damn it, I didn't make like a full-on move on Steph. That fucked up my plans.
Life without the monsters.
We've done the Magpie, we've done Spider with Alley to the River of Sorrows, we did His Majesty. I do. I just didn't know that that was going to make the decision like push in that direction. Can't talk to her.
I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers.
I'm surprised I spent all the gold too.
Nice find.
Not all of it, but
Oh shit! Troll! Incoming!
He's got a soul jewel right there.
It's the power soul.
Oh, you like my belt? It's made of human skin.
What do you think we should do?
Have the dust.
Troll dust. Dusted trolls become very friendly. 1 pinch per troll.
No, no. Don't you dare.
That. Fucking covered in glitter.
Visitors. I love visitors. Can I get you anything? A glass of marsh water. Slug chips.
Slug chips?
How about that jewel? On your belt.
Sure. Anything else?
Wait, does it want... Do I get to say something nice to the troll, or is it...
Why don't you say something nice about each of us?
You put a great deal of thoughtfulness and care into everything you do. And you see deep into the hearts of people. But you don't let that stop you from believing in them.
This troll is emo.
Yeah. We're on a quest. Anything you can do to help us out?
I could teach you to fight like me. Here you go.
Aw, that's sweet. 3 damage.
That was quick.
I think that's all we need, right?
Come visit again. Anytime.
We've got all 3. We can go back to the king now.
Yep.
Aw.
Okay. That troll was scary. I admit it.
Nothing to admit. It's just facts.
Even after you used the dust, he was still scary.
I think I did everything right. Return to the park.
Would you rather be scary or good looking?
Good looking, I guess.
Bells and children's laughter. When the tavern's boom, stop.
Skip, skip, skip.
They say you've put the snake to sleep. Well done, my friends. It was a creep.
Oh.
Oh my god. It's my mom.
Excuse you.
Feanor, the monster slayer. You've come at last. Do you remember me from your past adventures?
You're Notheria, the forest spirit.
You have done well on your quest. The forest notices. She offers a treasure for you to claim. Look, there.
What is that?
Ooh.
The Sky Sword. It's the Sky Sword of Power. It's exactly the same as I drew in the comics. It's got the pincer and the same grip. And it's got this part for the jewels. How do they do it? Can I really take it?
Promise me you'll only use it for good. Helping others and stuff like that.
Okay.
It explodes. It's a trap. Whoa. Very cool.
Bard, a song, if you please.
The prophecy's fulfilled at last. Now Feanor's might is unsurpassed.
take that sword now, and the jewels!
Stormrider, the undead! I should have known King Tabor was you all along!
You fools! You have collected the jewels I need and brought them right to me!
We've gotten this far. We can beat him.
Give them to me!
That's pretty good. Oh, wow.
Scroll of advantage. Stirring him.
That's pretty cool.
Burning blade!
Stirring him.
Strike of wrath!
Curse this fire!
Scroll of advantage.
Another scroll. It's gonna.
Stirring him. Hypnotic fugue.
Fire blast! Fire blast!
I took one
Sorry.
damage from that too.
Worth it.
Transfixed by that gorgeous music! Curse this fire!
Scroll of advantage.
Just pop all my scrolls, man.
Stirring him. We did it!
I can't believe what just happened!
That
That last fight was epic.
Yeah, but the best part was finding...
Aww.
Shit.
Gabe's dead. Gabe's dead because of me. It's my fault. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe.
Ethan? Listen to me. It wasn't your fault. At all. It wasn't. Okay? It wasn't. Charlotte?
Back here.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Thanks for coming. Of course. Ethan's dad already pick him up? Yeah, they just left. I just wanted to thank you. Ethan needed today. Honestly, by the end, I was having just as much fun as he was. He thinks the world of you, you know. After everything, I think you're sort of his hero. He's sort of mine. How creative he is. You must be so proud of him. He was so thrilled to see you show up with the sword. I think that was mostly about the sword. Maybe. But I think he was happy to see you in his world. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm okay. Charlotte? God, Alex, don't mind me, okay? Just a lot going on.
This is what happened.
I don't mind you. At all. Do you want to talk about it?
You're really sweet, but I'm okay. Thanks for swinging by. I'll see you at the festival.
Charlotte, I can tell something.
Said no! Fuck, don't you listen? Shit.
Okay. Get it.
This was a mistake.
Where did that anger come from?
Diane is some false staffs for the Mary Wives of Windsor. That's like oh God, Ducky.
It looks like Charlotte is really pouring herself into her art.
Emotion time.
There's almost an innocence about this one. I wonder what it's saying. Wonder what's inside. This hurts to even look at.
How much did it hurt to make?
Bring me into your world.
Is so intense. Maybe there's something here that can tell me why.
Ryan, it's your fault. You were supposed to protect us. Why couldn't you? Gabe, it's your fault. Why would you teach me to need someone again just to go and leave me all alone? It's your fault. Everyone loves you. But I can't look at you without thinking about how fucked everything is since you came into my life.
She's so angry at everyone around her.
She's angry, yeah.
There's something
Her
else
son.
here.
What is wrong with me? I can't let myself feel this way. When did I become such a fucking monster? Ethan! It's your fault! Why couldn't you just fucking listen?
You're angry at him. At Ethan. You blame him. I'm a bad mom, Alex. Charlotte.
Just struggling.
Charlotte.
I hate my son, Alex. He's sweet, and he's creative, and he's the most important thing in the entire universe to me. And I hate him. For so long, it was just me and him. It took so long to learn how to be okay with that. And I was. But then, Kate, I can deal with hating Ryan. Or you. Or even Gabe. But Ethan... If he had just listened, Gabe would still be alive.
Yeah.
It all comes back to that.
What you're feeling makes more sense than you think. Your pain matters too.
None of it fucking matters. He's dead. I wish I were too.
This anger could kill her, and nothing I'm saying is helping. What if I could just take it away?
Oh no, Alex, don't do that.
I can do it. I can take her anger from her. What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can...
Oh no.
Should I?
I don't think it's a good idea to take her anger. That's fucking with someone on a fundamental level. Like, the pain and the anger that she's experiencing. If I take that away from her, how does she react to that, right? And what happens to Alex? She gets that pain and anger. Does she end up hating Ethan? Is that how it does it just transfer over to like? No, like you're fucking with shit that shouldn't be fucked with here. I don't think I'm gonna do it. You can't fuck that. I don't think you can fuck with that. God, I hate that it's like straight up just leave her alone and then take her anger. You do mad, yeah, you do mad. You don't. This is. It's one thing to like feel someone's emotions and try and work on that level, but to like take it away, that's a lot of fuckery. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it.
I can't. I'm sorry, Charlotte. You're strong. You'll get through this.
I guess we'll find out.
Not what I would have wanted to have said if I were reassuring somebody. Not what I would have said to reassure somebody.
Hear me out. Is Typhon run by the Illuminati?
That would explain the conspicuously triangle-shaped logo.
Boom! Finally cracked it.
Hey.
Alex. So, how did things go with Charlotte?
I don't know. She was hurting so much. I thought I'd be able to help her, but I couldn't.
If you couldn't help her, I'm sure no one could.
So please tell me that the USB stick revealed all of Typhon's secrets.
Not yet, but... Alex...
We found a recording of Gabe's call.
I should probably listen to that.
Oh, shit.
I need to know.
We're here for you, okay?
Some anger blisters like an old film stock stuck in a projector. It eats you up from the inside, melts away everything else until all you are is a brittle shell and a boiling mass of blame of guilt. Makes a mark, it's supposed to help, right? But it doesn't. Just fills your shop and reminders of what a shitty person you are. I don't know how I knew I could do it. It was like suddenly noticing an extra limb, somehow invisible until the very moment I thought to use it. I could reach inside, find Charlotte's anger, turn it down, turn it off. But I didn't. I could have, but I didn't. I didn't know what it would do to her, who she'd be after I took that pain away. It felt like a violation. Hadn't she earned the right to be angry? I was so sure that I was helping people, that whatever else I am, I could at least offer this one thing to those who need it. But Charlotte's hurt is bigger than me, stronger. I have to hope that I can do more good by walking away than I could by meddling. And yeah.
Type in safety. Mac? It's me. Fuck off, Jen. Yeah, okay, just listen. I need you to call off the explosion. Ethan's in the blast radius. Shit. He could get killed. What the hell's wrong with you? He snuck off. We're up here right now, trying to find him. Mac, please. Alright, I'm on it. We'll halt the blasts. Fuck. You can't imagine the headaches this will create for me. Thanks, Mac. Whatever. Just doing my job.
They just ignored him. It's so fucked.
You know it's bad when Mac turns out to be the good guy.
Saul's right. I'm glad I didn't take
You
the
okay?
rage. I think I would have done something really stupid right here.
We're taking these fuckers down.
This USB stick has what I need. Time to dig through it.
This time, I don't think Gabe would mind his little sister messing with his stuff.
Jesus.
A key part of any good investigation. Ryan brought this down from his station. Hope it comes in handy. A cold case and a warm beer. Ryan's pretty good at this detective stuff.
Talk about
We're going to get them. For you, Gabe.
Whatever's going on with Typhon, it wasn't worth Gabe's life.
Gotta find joy in the little things. Right, Gabe? Steph went all in so we could get our hands on this. Let's hope it makes a difference.
Okay, 2008, mine collapse from sinkholes. The old refinery, tall drop-off, rock slides common. the Typhon Pit, Old Mill and Processing, Prospect Lake, Avalanche is common.
We're gonna get them, okay?
Yeah, I know we will.
So, how fucked are we?
If we can't work it out ourselves, I could always just seduce the truth out of Diane.
Oh, you really think so?
Yeah. You saw me in action, right?
Thanks for spilling your guts.
Okay.
Gabe's call came in from the sat phone at 8:41 p.m. I should find the next call and see if that has any information.
8:41 p.m. AM. Okay, 8:41 p.m. 8:43 p.m. The night of.
This is ACFC. How can we feed you? Is the Good Pickins chicken thing still going on? It sure is. Nice. Let me get a large order of the spicy nuggets. Excellent choice. And would you like the biscuit and gravy or the mashed potatoes and gravy? Oof. Okay. Sir? Oh, fuck. Sorry. Do you need a minute? No. I'm, gonna go with the...
Very indecisive.
Potatoes. Yeah, let's just do potatoes. You could do both for 50 cents extra.
Oh my god.
You still there? Yeah. No, that's okay, just the potatoes. Okay, I've got you down for a large order of spicy nuggets with potatoes. That'll be ready for you to pick up in about 30 minutes. Thanks.
That was riveting.
That's like a fuck yeah for me.
Lace Flowers, this is Riley. How can I help you?
Hey, babe, it's me.
Mac, hey, what's up?
I'm on lunch. Oh, you're not gonna believe what J-Man did this morning with some of the new dye. Hey, so I'm not sure about this part here.
It's Mac.
Is that Gabe?
Hey, Mac, can we talk later? I'm kinda busy.
Busy how?
Let's hang out when you get off, okay?
Hold up, why is Gabe there?
Okay, talk soon. I love you.
Wait, Riley!
Oh, Mac.
Hi, Belts Plumbing. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm of Typhon Mining. I think we had one of your plumbers up here last week.
Typhon Mining. Give me just 1 second to check our records. Yes, I have a record of a service call regarding some sewage backup.
Yeah, so, I don't think it's fixed.
The field report I have says that the issue was diagnosed and solved. Can you describe what you're seeing?
Oh, I really can't. Look, can you just send someone?
I'll have someone out to you later this afternoon.
Great.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Nasty.
Yeah, wee boy, do the things. Yep. Listening
Typhon
to phone
Mining,
calls
this is
right
Diane.
now.
Hi, Diane. It's Rose, down at Town Hall. Hey, Rose, how are you? Oh, I'm busy as a bee this time of year. You have a second? Some folks have come in here with some questions about the expansion and all that. I was hoping you could give me some answers to pass along to them. I'll do my best. What are the questions? Let's see here. Okay, first question. How many jobs do you expect to create by opening a second pit? We'll be starting with 25 new positions, but that number is expected to grow to 45 within the first year. Oh, give me just a moment here to jot that down. Alrighty, next up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through all of these, chat, just so I
questions
can...
regarding risks for pollution. Water, air quality, etc., etc. Anything you can offer there? You know, let me pass that on to our environmental outreach department. They'll get back to you with all the relevant fact and figures. Oh, sure. No problem at all. And last one. They want to know if there will be more mining vehicles driving through town. Yes, we will be increasing our transportation needs somewhat with the expansion. But to minimize disturbance, we plan to direct drivers to stick to approved trucking routes. And of course, never after 6 o'clock. Never after 6. Thanks so much, Diane. That's all I have for you right now. My pleasure. Have a good one, Rose. You too.
Diane is really good at pretending to be a person.
Typhon Mining, this is Brandon.
Hello. I'm calling from the Department of Land and Resources to confirm the inspection set for next week.
Yeah, let me grab Diane for you.
Thanks.
This is Diane.
Hi, Diane. I'm calling to...
Confirm inspections?
Yes. Did you have a chance to look over the email I sent?
I did. Everything looks great.
Glad to hear it. I'll see you Thursday then.
Mm-hmm. Have a good one.
You too.
There must be a lot riding on these inspections.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is his call, right?
Typhon safety. Mac? It's me. Fuck off, Jen. Yeah, okay. Just listen. I need you to call...
Okay, so that was that one.
Lena, it's Diane. We have a problem.
You're kidding.
There's a kid lost in the mountains near the pit. We need to postpone. Lena?
Haven is your site, Diane, and therefore this is your decision. I know I don't need to remind you of the stakes.
Someone could be hurt. Or killed.
We've been over this. Anyone up there has disregarded posted notices and accepted full liability.
Oh,
We're talking about a child. I'm just asking for one day.
If you postpone tonight's scheduled blast, you put Rhea in jeopardy. That puts the whole company in jeopardy. Is that what you want?
No.
Then do the math and make the right call. Email me when it's done.
I will.
What the hell is Rhea?
Must have been pretty damn important.
Maybe Diane says more about it in her email?
Maybe. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, so that was that one. This is the next day.
Lena.
Hello, Diane. Is it safe to assume you've gotten your emotions under control?
My emotions? Someone was killed last night because of a decision you made.
I would be very careful with what you say next. Who do you think is more at risk here? Me or you?
Excuse me?
Now, of course, we're all committed to helping you make it through this difficult period. We don't want to see anyone
They would put the blame on her
scapegoated
because
over
she's
an
the one who's
unavoidable
in charge of the
accident,
plant.
right?
Right.
Great. Then you and I are aligned. Who else knew there were people in the mountains?
Just my safety manager, Mac. He got their distress call just before I contacted you.
Do you trust him?
I think I can convince him to be trustworthy.
Good. Good. Only one point of contact, and you've got him handled. I think we're going to make it through this just fine. Speak to you soon.
Okay.
I refuse to feel bad for Diane in all this, but damn.
H&B Investigations. Bennett speaking.
Hi, Bennett. This is Diane Jacobs. Lena told me...
Yep, been expecting your call.
Okay. I'm not sure what the next step is.
Just need all the pertinent information on the employee in question. Name, number, address, significant others. We'll handle the rest.
I see.
Just come by the office. My secretary will take everything down. No records that you were even there.
Got it. Okay. I'll come by tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
It's so gross that Typhon has people watched.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Hello, Diane. My name is Rory Praha. I'm a journalist with the Rocky Mountain Gazette. We'll be printing a story on last night's accident in the paper tomorrow. Would you like to provide a comment?
Yes, I would. Last night's accident was tragic, and made all the more unfortunate by the fact that it could have been avoided with a simple phone call.
That's
simple
straight up
phone
lying.
call. Can you speak more about that?
Of course. Typhon always has a safety manager on duty. One quick call from Mr. Chen to our 24-hour emergency line would have alerted us that there were people in the danger zone, and we could have reacted accordingly and stopped the blasts.
Are other Haven citizens in danger of meeting the same fate as Gabe Chen?
Absolutely not. As long as you heed the warning signs, you will be safe. And if you ever do find yourself in an emergency, that's what our emergency line is for. There's no danger whatsoever.
All right. We'll be sure to include your comments. Thanks for giving me your time, Diane.
Have a nice day.
I almost threw up listening to that.
Same.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Diane, it's Jason.
Hello, Deputy. You have good news for me?
I suppose I do. You are officially cleared to continue regular operation. The county no longer considers your pit an active crime scene.
Well, that's a huge relief.
Now, to be clear, the investigation is still open and active. Typhon hasn't been cleared of anything yet.
Sure, I understand. But can we start mining again?
Yes, you can start mining again.
Is there anything else?
Nope. No, that's it.
Well, thanks for the call.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, Diane.
You too.
Seems a lot easier to get away with murder than you'd hope.
Stick to
Typhon Mining.
Diane?
Oh, hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm good. Doing real good. So I have a pretty good list of candidates to go over with you.
Looks like I've got 40 names.
Great work. When can we go over it?
Hey, Diane, can I be candid for a moment?
Please.
It's just, well, we've all been following the news and, I don't know, after that accident.
Joe?
I just want to be sure there really are positions waiting for these people.
There's nothing to worry about. If you have qualified candidates to show me, I have jobs to offer them.
Glad to hear it. You free Tuesday afternoon? Around 3?
Sure.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Me too. See you later, Joe.
I hope Typhon has a nice severance package.
Okay, let's check the emails.
Seems like a lot is hanging on these inspections.
Officially passed inspections.
Whatever Typhon was up to, it looks like they've all but gotten away with it.
5-6. This is a week after. Here they are. The town members.
Of course, that was Diane's idea.
Yep.
I'm gonna make sure this expansion fails if it's the last thing I do. Who would have thought getting away with murder would be so bureaucratic?
Okay. Inform you, date of inspection to 2 sites.
The timing of all this is too convenient to be a coincidence.
Decommissioned coal shaft 2 days before, going through. So I'm taking proper stabilize the land post collapse.
And I thought above ground mining was terrifying.
Active uranium pit. On this day, general protocol inspection.
Too bad money can't fix all of Typhon's problems.
Sorry to hear your troubles you're having with your hauler. It's supposed to get brakes fixed. Decided to go ahead and buy a new one. 2 pits. Bad guy says he'll have it there next week.
Wait. Does this mean someone at Typhon feels actual human emotion? No. I'm not buying it. He's talking about it like it's a sure thing.
Yep.
Damn. Is this what Diane sold her soul for?
Application to the executive training.
What a polite way of saying, I control you, and don't forget it. Situation? You mean that guy you killed?
4:30.
This is the email Diane mentioned. So what is Rhea?
Rhea went off undetected as you insisted.
Rhea went off undetected. Was there a second blast that night?
They only had permits for 1.
What did Lena say? Without the scheduled blast, Rhea would be discovered?
Did they collapse one of the mines?
Shit. The blast that killed Gabe was just a cover for another explosion?
We didn't hear another explosion, though.
It went off in the mine.
Must have gone off somewhere else.
If we can find out where it was, that might tell us what it was for.
A second blast. That's a Bond villain type stuff. He had a name and a life and a girlfriend and a sister. I bet this is when Diane decided to start copying evidence to this USB stick.
Yep. Tragic in a way.
Wow, that's a funny way to spell criminal negligence.
Rhea schematic.
This is Rhea. Fuck. This map's too small to tell where this is.
I need a map.
That's the site of the 2008 Typhon mine collapse.
Wait, they set off a blast in their current mine to cover up a blast in their old mine?
That shaft was exhausted years ago. There's nothing left to dig up. What could possibly be down there that's so important to them?
The inspection.
Typhon just had to pass a bunch of inspections at the old site, didn't they?
Yeah, so?
So, I don't think they were digging something up.
They were covering something up.
They were burying
We're
something.
there with you. Yeah. Burying evidence of the old mine collapse because they didn't properly safeguard it, which is why it collapsed, which is why Jeb's dad was the fucking hero. Oh. I chose Steph to distract Diane. Oh, let's do my friend stats. All of us chose Steph to distract Diane. One person left Charlotte with their anger. One person did not. I made Diane, or one person made Diane sad. Two other people made her angry. Everyone listened to Sugar Pie Riot. I was the only one who listened to Kings of Leon. Hey, that's the album I got from my brother, okay? I did the weeding on the rooftop garden. We're never knocked out in battle. I was submitted with magic powder. Yep. There's a bribe one. We all put the serpent to sleep. I helped Alex find out. Steph helped Alex find out what Typhon was up to. Steph stormed out of the apartment. There's a way to have Steph storm out of the apartment? King Tabor vowed to return. Oh, wow, you can even get it so that he comes back. Why would Steph storm off? Riley doesn't know about Eleanor's condition. Oh, is there a way to set it up so that she gets the dementia? Does not work. Did something happen? Your bits got dead. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened.
What happened?
The bits thing isn't in this this source, and that's what he wants to have added. Because I added the sound clip stuff after after I started playing Life is Strange. So it wasn't in the source. So now I owe Obzi $1. Okay, the sound clip should be in there now. Here. Where is it? Do I not have them? Oh, I only have the irregular ones.
Move this man!
There it is. Alex helped the student focus on her work. Alex insulted Jester's riddle. Alright. Okay.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It's not showing the sound clips. I guess it has to be up here. There. I got you, buddy. I'm sorry. I owe you $1. I will give you $1. Oh. Unsubscribe. Nice cookies, por favor. Okay, we can figure that out. Oh, okay, so whatever the old cave-in, whatever it was that the old cave-in occurred, Typhon tried to cover it up, which is why they had to do the blast, because they were going to do that blast anyways, and they needed the actual blast to mask the sound of it, which is why they didn't stop it, because everything was riding on that inspection passing for the expansion to occur so that they can blah 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 blah. Typhon is an evil fucking company. Diane sold her soul for an executive position. Typhon's a piece of shit. Diane's really shitty. They threatened Mac and like fucking stalked him. Oh god, it's so fucking scummy. Well, chat, this is where I'm gonna call it. I will not be on tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be going to go watch Mark Reveille in concert. So I will be playing Chapter 4 on Tuesday instead, which is normally my day off. But I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna. What? Okay. You're not helping. I love you, and you know you're not helping. That's why you have that smirk on your face. Me, Rubele, and then our friends who I don't think they've met Russell and Elizabeth, have they? No. A couple of friends that are up here. Rubele's old coworker and her husband. So. Oh, you mean for the cookie? Oh. I want a stingy delivery. We can figure something out. But we'll go from there. But have a good night, you guys. Have a safe week. I love all of you guys. I will be back on Tuesday. Take care. I will catch you all later.